We used my old chipped coffee mug. She didn't mind, just gave a shrug. 2 spoons sat in the sugar jar, and suddenly it felt not far. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, and something new. No fireworks, just morning's hue. It didn't scream, it didn't race, but filled the air with softer grace. She stirred her cup and tapped her ring, said nothing deep, no heavy thing, but laughter rolled, and I exhaled like grief had finally been unveiled. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, and second start. She didn't mend, just warmed my heart. And though the past still calls by name, this moment burned a kinder flame. The cracks we hide in china plates still hold the weight that life creates. But 2 folks sipping side by side can teach old ghosts to not collide. She kissed the rim, then smiled slow. I like this mug, it's got some soul. And maybe I, chip just the same, could serve again in different name. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, 1 open door that didn't ask for something more. I won't repaint that bedroom wall. Her name still scratched behind the hall. I won't replace the creaky stair that caught her laugh, her braid, her hair. This house can keep her name, I swear. It's in the curtains, in the chair. And though she's gone, I won't reclaim the love this roof still dares to frame. The fridge holds notes from '92, a smudge of cake, a scribbled you. Closet creaks like something's there, like she might reach for one more pair. This house can keep her scent, her flame. I won't scrub walls to kill that name. It's not a shrine, it's not a show, just the home where love let go. They said move out, start something new, but I just chase her shadow too. So better here with dust and pain than some new place that won't explain. So come on in, just wipe your feet, but mind the room where memories meet. I let her go, but still remain in this old house that holds her name. And when I leave, I'll do the same. Let this house whisper her name. She left the couch, the books, the chair, but took the songs from every air. The radio plays, but nothing lands like when her voice filled up my hands. She took the music to that day, not just her shoes, her smile, her way. Now chords fall flat, the melody's blue. She took the tune when she withdrew. The guitar leans against the bed, its strings untouched, like things unsaid. She'd hum at dusk, I'd play at dawn. Now both our rhythms come out wrong. She took the music, stole the sound, left silence screaming all around. And though I try to play it through, the chords bend wrong without her true. They say that time can write new songs, but mine just echo what went wrong. And every note I try to frame still sounds too hollow. Says her name. I'll keep this beat, I'll write what's due, but ballads fall like morning dew. And every verse I wander through still aches like love. She took that too. She took the light, the breeze, the hue, but worst of all, she took the tune. Rain on the backseat glass again. Same spot we kissed when we were 10. The fog rolls in, I lean to draw a heart that fades beneath the flaw. Rain on the backseat whispers clear of nights we held the world so near, of steamed up vows and tangled skin, for everything we should have been. You laugh so loud scratched your name with finger nook. That little heart stayed months, then died, but left a print I can't deny. Rain on the back seat knows your touch. It taps like you still miss me much. And though the years have rusted thin, your breath still lingers deep within. That car don't run, the tires are flat, but ghosts ride well where love sat. And all the years have rusted thin, brings back a kiss and soft refrain. So I just sit when skies go gray and let the past roll down my way. Each drop a verse, each fog a line, and stories told on old glass shine. Rain on the backseat doesn't lie, you once were mine and still float by.
Told a joke that made no sense, half lost in nerves, half on defense. But she just laughed, too loud, too bright, like awkward things could still feel right. She laughed at the wrong time, and I knew this wasn't polished, but it's true. We're both a mess, but kind and clear. And maybe this is love, sincere. I spilled my drink, she hit her knee. We both said sorry clumsily, but every crash just stitched a thread. Perfect love once made me bled. She laughed when others might just stare. She made the silence less aware. And though the candle nearly died, her laugh lit up the room inside. Love don't need a movie script. Stumbles, sighs, and sometimes trips. And if you laugh when no one should, it means the broken parts feel good. So let me fall, forget my line. She'll laugh and still out the wine. And in that giggle, shy and raw, I found a truth I never saw. She laughed too loud, too soon offbeat, but it was music I could meet.
took a walk with no real aim. Just let the breeze forget my name. No plan, no path, no worry clear. Just left the porch and let joy steer. A morning walk without a map, where silence hums and time don't trap. The birds don't judge, the clouds don't ask, and peace becomes a daily task. I passed the barn, the willow's shade, saw kids with chalk on sidewalk laid. They waved, I smiled, then kept my pace. No rush to reach, no need to chase. A morning walk that doesn't race, just steps that flow at healing's pace. No need to count how far I've gone, just need to know I'm moving on. We always look for signs in the streets, but some roads bloom beneath our feet. And sometimes joy don't need a goal, just space enough to make us whole. So now I walk most every day with no set route, no words to say, and let the trees and sky unwrap a better me without a map. Each step, each breeze, each passing nap feels like I'm found on life's own map. She left her book here on the stand, a dog-eared page, a rubber band. No note, no text to claim it back, just spine worn thin and coffee black. She left her book here, and I grinned, a sign she might just lean back in. It's not a vow, it's not a cry, just one small thing she didn't tie. I read the page she folded twice, a love scene rough, not too precise. And somehow in that printed part, I saw the map into her heart. She left her story, left her pace, a breadcrumb soft, no need to chase. And though she didn't say a word, I heard her clearest in that verse. We mark the ones we might allow by what we don't reclaim somehow. One left book beside my bed said more than all the words we said. So I won't move it, won't pretend it's hers to take or let it mend. But if she leaves another line,
I'll call it ours in quiet time. She left her book here, just one look, and I got lost inside her book.
Took down the western side where she once leaned, arms open wide. I used to call, wait for her hand, but now I dig, alone I stand. I'm fixing the fence myself this year, with steady nails and thoughts unclear. It ain't real strong, it ain't too straight, but it holds back what used to wait. The post hole shakes, the dirt is dry, but I just work and don't ask why. Her laugh once filled this simple task, now it's just wind and time and grass. I'm fixing more than wood and wire. I mend the parts that still feel tired, and every crack that once knew her now learns to heal, slow but sure. It's not revenge, it's not regret, it's just reclaiming what was said. If a plank don't fit quite tight, it's proof I tried. I made it right. So let the gate swing wide again, let peace walk in like an old friend. This fence don't block, it helps define, but I am, and what's now mine. I'm fixing the fence, and bit by bit I patch the man who once split. There's a mailbox by the gravel bin with paint that chipped when love would end. Her name's still carved beneath the rust, like promises we used to trust. Mailbox with her name outside. I drive by slow, I can't decide if I should stop or let it fade. But love don't fade when names get made. I left a letter back in June. The ink ran wild beneath the moon. Mailbox with her name still stands, though she's moved states and sold the land. But letters don't care where you roam. They wait like dogs for folks to come home. One day I'll paint it over clean, but not today, not where I've been. It's silly, sure, but hearts go numb when every road still leads you home. So if you find a note one day that smells like loss and looks like gray, just know I wrote it full of rain to a mailbox with her name. And I still write, though I don't send. Some stories need no final end. She caught me once, just in a sigh, murmuring her without goodbye, but didn't flinch, didn't pull back, just nodded soft, then filled my glass. She knows I still say her name sometimes, when shadows stretch or church bells chime. She don't compete, she don't replace, she just breathes calm into my space. I once apologized too fast, afraid she'd leave like all my past. But she just said, I'm not afraid of names that echo what love made it. She knows my memory still walks wide, but she don't fear what's kept inside. She holds me not to wipe it clean, but to remind me where I've been. To love a man who once lost deep takes courage strong and silence sweet, and she with grace just lets me be a man in love with space to grieve. So now I whisper with more peace, not out of guilt or fear or need. She knows I still say her name at times, but I come back with hands in mine. And then I think, is love grown brave? A heart that stays and doesn't cave. She didn't rush to mend my heart, didn't pick up
every broken part. She let me speak, then let me stop, and never asked the pain to drop. She didn't fix me, she just stayed. Brought warm hands, not silver blades, and in her quiet, soft parade I found a man, not one betrayed. She didn't try to change my tone or bleach the rooms I cried alone. She simply lit a softer light and sat with me through one more night. She didn't heal with magic spells. She let me rise inside my shells, and every breath I took afraid was safe because she simply stayed.
Some folks think love means repair, but sometimes it's just being there, with no agenda, no design, just knowing how to hold the line. Now when she laughs, I don't retreat. I feel the floor beneath my feet. She didn't fix me, but today I smile like I might stay that way. Love's not a cure, not plans well laid. It's who holds on while pain decays.
Your mug still sits with dried up grounds on our old porch. No morning sounds. Steam is gone, but stains remain, like habits brewed into my brain. Leftover coffee, cold and strong, reminds me where we both went wrong. We talked in sips, we fought in steam. Now silence drinks what we once dreamed. You'd stir it slow, not say a word. The clink of spoon said all we heard. Now just a ring where he once lived, and bitterness I can't forgive. Leftover coffee sits and waits for lips that left, for twist of fates. And though I clean and wipe and try, the flavor stays, the question's why. Some say time will sweeten loss, but I still taste the final cost. No sugar stirs what's gone too deep. No warmth returns from love and sleep. So I just pour and watch it fade
dark old brew of choices made, and every cup since you went by tastes like leftover goodbye. Leftover coffee, plain and true. The bitter part still tastes like you. The house don't sing the way it did, but something warm still lifts the lid. Each Sunday morn I bake her bread, just like the day she first said yes. The bread still rises in the oven slow, like hearts relearn what they don't know. Need and fold and wait and trust that broken things still rise from dust. She taught me how to let things prove, to wait through silence, find the truth. Now flour coats this worn down floor, and smells of once drift through the door. The bread still rises week by week, though she's not here to kiss my cheek. I break it warm, I eat alone, but somehow still feel home. They say to heal is slow and plain, like letting yeast outgrow the pain. And in that rise I start to feel that love don't die, it learns to kneel. So come on and take half the loaf. It ain't the same, but it brings hope. We'll eat in peace, we'll bless the flame, for even hurt can still reclaim. The bread still rises, soft and true, and so I guess do I do too. I sat with the silence, just me in the chair. No TV hum, no late night stare. The coffee cold, the air stood still, but peace crept in where grief once filled. I sat with the silence, didn't run. Let stillness wrap what pain begun. And in that hush, a truth rang through. I don't need noise to miss you. The world moves fast, folks fill their days with busy work and talk and haze. but I just breathe and sip and stay, and let the silence have its say. I sat with the quiet, no disguise, and found a strength behind closed eyes. It didn't shout, it didn't shove, it whispered softly, you still love. Some things aren't meant to be drowned, but faced in rooms where no one's round. And silence isn't always cold, sometimes it hugs and makes you whole. Not out of pain, but to hear joy walk in again. And every hush becomes a hymn to who I was and might have been. I sat with the silence and I knew it's not the end, it's breaking through.
The porch swing don't move no more. Its chains grown stiff, its slats grown sore. We used to sway with bare feet loose. Now it just leans and dusks excuse. The porch swing don't creak or hum like it did when love would come. It just stares out toward the road, a broken bench that once had glowed. She'd curl beside me, books in hand, while fireflies lit up the land. We'd laugh at things that made no sense, like wind or leaves or innocence. The porch swing don't know the time, it just holds still like faded rhyme. And though the sky still paints its show, it misses who would rock it slow. Some memories don't need a frame, they sit in wood and whisper names. And when I pass that creaky floor, I hear her laugh, then hear no more. So let it stay, don't oil it right. Let rust be part of every night. For in that stillness, pain keeps score. The porch swing don't move no more. And I don't push it like before, I just sit near and miss her more.
I don't push it like before. I just sit near and miss her more.
Left in boots, not high-heeled shoes, with gravel flying like some news. Didn't cry, didn't slam, just turned the wheel, broke the dam. Gravel in her goodbye flew, like every stay she once held true. She didn't yell, she didn't lie, she just let gravel kiss the sky. I watched her taillights fade to red, like someone flatline left for dead. She kept it simple, like she knew that louder pain don't mean it's true. Gravel in her goodbye said more than tears or words ever did. It spelled I'm done with smoky grace and left a storm in empty space. Some leave notes, some leave a mess. She left with dust and nothing less, but every stone that rolled that day still echoes in the things I say. I sweep that drive, but not too clean. I leave some bits of where she'd been, a trail of hurt I can't deny, just gravel from her last goodbye. And if she ever comes this way, the gravel's there to help her stay. She didn't ask about her name, didn't pry, didn't play some game. She saw the frame turned face down low and let the silence softly glow. She didn't ask where I had been, or what once cracked the man within. She just poured tea and let it steep, and gave me space to softly speak. She wore no mask, she asked no more, just touched the dog, swept off the floor. Talked of books and skies and bread, not wounds that ache or things I bled.
She didn't ask, but still she knew which scars it stitched, which still bled through. And in that quiet, unforced way, she helped me breathe again that day. Some folks love you for your shine, but she just saw the cracks in mine and never tried to scrub or fix. Just let the past stay in its mix. Now when she smiles, I feel less weight, like time don't need to interrogate. She didn't ask, but somehow saw that love can bloom without the flaw. And maybe that's what healing needs, a heart that listens, not that reads. Didn't come with perfect lines, no petals red, no glass of wine. She brought a jar of cinnamon and asked if I'd let someone in. She brought cinnamon, not bloom, no scented show to light the room, but warmth that stirred the coldest air and felt like truth. Quiet care. She baked a pie, then stayed to talk. We didn't flirt, we didn't walk. We just sat close and shared a slice of days that hurt. She brought comfort, not surprise. She met me where the stillness lies. And though the pain still stings a bit, her voice made space and candles lit. Love don't always knock with flair. It sometimes waits in kitchen air. Healing finds a softer way, through spice, through eyes, through simple state. She left the jar upon my sill, a tiny thing but lingers still. It whispers sweet, not like before. She brought cinnamon, not more. That was all I truly missed, a gentle gift, not a loud kiss. That was all I truly missed, a gentle gift, not a loud kiss.
held her coat and looked at me, the fire low, her eyes set free. She didn't cry, she didn't press, just asked one thing and let it rest. She asked me if I was ready, not for dates or holding steady, but for the truth, the depth, the weight of love that doesn't hesitate. I looked down at my weathered hands, still marked by rings and former plans. And though my voice came out unsure, my silence told her something more. She asked me not with fear or test, but with a heart that hoped for rest. And though I trembled in reply, I took her hand and didn't lie. Sometimes love just waits, not begs. It sits with hope but guards its legs. And when she asked, I saw it clear. She needed truth, not souvenirs. So now we walk, not fast, not far, but knowing who and what we are. She asked me once, I said not yet, but every day I'm closer. She asked with grace and let me be, and that alone set my heart free. No, alone set my heart free. Mirror's not so harsh today. No sag too loud, no hair too gray. I smiled and didn't flinch or blink. Just let it sit, just let me think. The mirror shows a man still here, with lines that speak in eyes sincere. I didn't suck my belly in, I just stood still and let life win. She used to fuss with every spot. Now I just nod at what I've got. A wrinkle's not a war to lose,
proof I stayed when pain could choose. The mirror's not a war today, it's just a friend that fades the gray. And though the past still haunts my face, it don't define my sacred space. We chase perfection like a ghost, but truth is where we ache the most. And I've grown proud to wear this skin with all it held and held within. So now I shave with lighter hand, no rush to fix, no need to stand. I look and nod then walk away. The mirror's kind, and that's okay. I'm still the man I used to be, but now I like the man I see.